Hey there, this is the Cheese. How you doing tonight? No intro music, no nothing. Just pretty quiet. I hope everyone's having a good evening. I am. I think I've got my image pretty much better than it was last time. Pretty much better. Oh, that's really good grammar. A lot better than it was last time. Last time I played Simcity3000, I had problems getting the graphics adjusted right because these old games sometimes just don't play well. So tonight, excuse me, hang on a second. So tonight I was able to adjust the screen so that what you're seeing is pretty much what's on my screen. Now, it may look a little odd to people who are familiar with Simcity3000 because I'm playing on a widescreen. And on Simcity3000, that's just the way it's going to be. It's just the way it's going to be. I've got it, you can set it to the highest resolution. That's it. And then you let your screen go because it plays in full screen. So mine plays in widescreen. So I have it projected on my broadcast software to the same widescreen. So I hope it's not too out of the ordinary for those of you who either play the game or have seen it played before on your monitor. This should be okay. I hope. But you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing. So at least you know where I'm at and what to look for. But this is our city. Let's go out. Last weekend, it was on a Saturday. We started this city from scratch, and we're playing just to build a city. We're not playing any scenarios or nothing else. We're just playing to build a city. We're not worried about cash because I turn on the cheat. I turn on the cheat, we are weak. And that means that stuff doesn't cost me any money, which is fine because I'm just building a city. But the last thing we did last week of major importance is we moved. This is all our industrial. If you see over in the right-hand side, all those darker buildings, those are all our industrial stuff. And we had initially, when we started the city, had them up on the waterfront. And as the city grew, it needed more people, more places to go. So we moved it back, and we put residential and some commercial in there. And we're getting to the point where we may even do that again. But we've got some areas to grow. I did add a few things on my own. I'll show you one thing I did. One thing about Simcity3000 and the highway maps is when you do a T crossing or an X crossing on the highway maps, you can't really do a good T crossing. It just doesn't work well. So you have to extend it out. And it looks pretty silly when you extend it out. I think I have one over here. Here's a bare one over here. It looks pretty silly. And the only way you can fix that is to be creative. And my creativeness over the years pretty much taught me that the best way to do it is extend it out far enough so that you can get it as close to the edge as possible and then put on some ramps. Where'd it go? Here we go. So we got on-ramps, and then on the other side, we've got on-off ramps too. So that's the best that I've ever been able to do. Now, there may be other people who've done different, who've done better, but I think it's okay. It's not that bad. It's only one square, and you will, the simulator will make cars do a circle. They will do a circle, but hopefully as this area gets developed, we will see more getting on and off the freeway. But yeah, the limitations of Simcity3000. Of course, you got to remember this is a little bit of a older program. So anyway, what we're going to do first is we're going to first off start our simulation. Dun, 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 and we're going to put in the cheat. Now, if you've never done the cheat before for making things cost nothing, the simulation has to be running. On your keyboard, you do a Control, Alt, Shift, and the letter C. And if you look up in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see a window pop up. And you just type in, I am weak. Just like that. And you hit Enter. And pretty much everything becomes free. It's just that simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to develop this area that we had put out last time to get some more residential in here. And we're getting to the point now. Let's turn down the sound a little bit. We're getting to the point now that things are start happening fast, so you have to make quick decisions. They want to give us more garbage. We'll take more garbage. I don't care. Our air pollution is high. Yes, we know that. It's that time of the world. But we will get to dealing with air pollution here shortly. But we're going to go ahead and let's turn this around here. And we're going to develop this a little bit. We're going to put in some... We're at the point now where pretty much everything I'm going to be putting in is dense. Dense residential, dense commercial. Industrial still not going to be dense. It's still going to be... let's see, I don't think I need that right now. It's still going to be on the medium side because I still want to spur growth on the medium level. So we're just going to fill this all up. And over here, I'm going to put down some medium commercial because we only have 2 squares. And we got a square there to fill. So let's put in the ubiquitous small park. Okay, recycling centers have now become available. Great. Super. That's what we need to have. Once I get these zones done here, then we'll start dealing with recycling centers. Now I'm going to leave one of these squares open because I think, well, actually, I'll put it over here because I think I'm going to put a subway connector down there. But what we're going to do now is we're going to pause, and I see we need more hospitals, and that's okay. We got plenty of room to put stuff. We got Hospital Row out here. Let's see. You notice on screen where it says $0 when you're placing stuff? That's what the cheat does for you. I am going to move these a little bit here, just so we can pack a few more in. No. Yeah, we're gonna dump that, but we're gonna reconnect them. We will reconnect them. But we're gonna put 4 or 5 hospitals out here, and let's rebuild our connection. Oh, it doesn't like that one. So let's go on this side of the road and see if we can get a... Oops. There we go. There, we'll rebuild our connection. Notice everything costs nothing. It's free. And that's fine, because we're just building a city. We're just having fun. And yes, I do enjoy these classic games. They are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so now, since we've got recycling, I'm trying to remember where I put all my incinerators. I have to remember all this stuff from last week. Hope you don't get a haircut or a headache while I flop around here. But we got to find where we put my incinerators. I think... Ah, well, it doesn't matter to me. Anyway, I also moved the jails up here, by the way. We had 4 jails. But what we're going to do is we're going to put recycling centers up out here. Let's put them out over here. Because, again, they cause pollution. No matter what people say about recycling centers, they do cause pollution. And they do drop landmass. So we're going to keep them out of the way. for good reason. Okay, let's fix my land here so I can put another row out there. Okay, perfect. Future growth, future growth. Always looking for future growth. Now we got to get them water. And we already have pipes now out here, so we should be okay with water. And power, we're going to have to make lines for now, just to get them power. They will go away eventually. So we've got recycling centers. I still want to find out where I put my incinerators. I suppose I could look at my map. Let's look at the maps. Find out my zoning. Or not, that's density. Zones. Over there. Are they in there? They might be in there. No, those are parks. I suppose I could blow those parks up and put buildings in there. And I think they're all out here. They're all right out here. Yeah, there they are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow those up. Because we don't want any more air pollution than we can handle. And we're going to put in industrial. We're going to fill it out with our medium industrial like we have in the other areas. We do still have some heavy industrial, but we want medium industrial for now because we want to develop cleaner industries. Now let's take a look at all these parks. I've got 3, 6. Let's blow up a couple of these parks and let's expand our commercial area a little bit. And we're going to make these dense because we want to get some buildings here. We want to get some taller buildings. Okay. So that's taken care of. How's our, I should check my water situation. How's our pumps doing? Looks like we're okay for now. Okay, so we got that. We got that. We got to finish off over here at the highway. And we got to build some on-off ramps here. Now we've got one situation over here. Let's see if I can get it around here correctly. Right here, where we've got some land that's kind of out of the whack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow this stuff apart. And we're going to fix that dip. And the only reason we're going to fix that dip right all the way over, is because it makes life difficult. It makes life building roads, especially highways and on-off ramps, really difficult. So we're just going to level it all out. And then we'll just go rebuild the highway. And that way, our on-off ramps will work. Okay. There. We still have a lip there. I might have missed something. I think I did. I missed the leveling. My fault. My fault. Luckily, it's not costing me any money. But I must have missed it. Let's just make sure. Yeah, okay. I don't want to get any red. There. My fault. Okay. And now what I normally do with on-off ramps is you see over here, I have one here and then I have one here. I skip one in between. I do that so I can space roads closer together. And we still have a dip. Why did we still get a dip? Unbelievable. It must be because of the road extension. It must be. It must be all this. I don't know. We had it right, and then when we built it, let's see. Let's fix all this. We're going to go further back here. I have a real real dip in the road. I just didn't realize that that was going to be a big problem. But maybe it was more of a problem than I was hoping for. Now let's see if that stays level. This should have 2 dips. Yeah, 2 dips. Okay, now I hope I got it right. Now I hope I got it right. Yes, now I do. But anyway, that way I can put roads closer together, so the exits aren't good, on-off ramps are not going to be, right on top of each other. And yes, there is still a bug with the on-off ramps. And we, right there, right there. And it looks like we went offline for a little bit here. Sorry about that, but it looks like we lost our connection. Thank you, Twitch. I appreciate it. By the way, I am still broadcasting on YouTube tonight. Simultask broadcast. But after tonight, I will no longer be simul broadcasting on YouTube. All live broadcasts will be done on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate it. But if you still want to follow me, and I hope you do, come on over to twitch.tv, sign up for a simple account to watch, and you can find me under The Cheese, just like you can on YouTube. And I'm doing that because Twitch has some limitations down the road that I don't want to run into in terms of simulcasting. When you become big enough and you sign an agreement with them to, potentially give ability to do giveaways and contests and subscribers and all other stuff, you have to be exclusive. And I don't know if I'm ever going to reach that, but I'm going to try. And we need to be exclusive, unfortunately. So anyway, back to our city. We're just going to build a road here. And over here, we're not going to build a road. I don't know if you can see it over here. But we have a cul-de-sac that what we can consider a cul-de-sac. It's the best thing we can do in SimCity for cul-de-sacs. So anyway, now that we've got our roads in there, let's zone this. We're gonna put we're gonna put residential in, almost all of it, especially this area. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Yeah, we'll do it here. And then we're going to put some commercial down. We're going to put some medium commercial here. And let's go back over on this side. And then over here, we are going to put some lighter commercial. Now I'm going to leave a couple spots open for obvious reasons. I'm going to provide some way for subway to connect up. So I don't want to lose those. And I'm going to put mainly light commercial over here, except for a few, except for this middle area. I'm going to make it dense, because I'm hoping that we get some good buildings there. Now we're going to need a police station in here somewhere, and I was questioning where to put it, and I think I'm going to put it closer over here, and I may run into some, geez, what do I want to do? Maybe I put it over here. I think I'll do this, and then we'll unzone that little box. So we don't like to have those single boxes. They just don't they don't provide for anything real exciting. There must be issues with the internet tonight, because we be cutting in and out. We're cutting in and out, and I apologize for that. Yeah, so we got bus stations. I think we got water already down here. Yeah, we do. But we broke the line because we rebuilt our highway. Let's make sure that everything is still connected across the waters. Okay, good, good. So now that we got this little area zoned out, let's start it up and see if it fills in. Yeah, I don't know why we're cutting out. We are doing 60 frames per second. I may have to restart the stream and slow things down a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If it cuts out again, I'm going to restart the stream with a little bit less of a burden on the stream. Okay, so we just lost our power. That's okay. We can always build more power. Okay, so they're up in the arm about garbage. Okay, we got to figure out how to fix the garbage. I don't know why they didn't like the power deal. But we got to build more recycling. And that's one thing when you go to recycling versus incineration, the costs go up exponentially. Let's get rid of this road. Let's fix this area so we can put more out here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and then we're going to first off get rid of these. I do this all the time, man. It's like, okay, what do I want to do? Okay, I need more room here. Okay, well, we'll just rebuild everything. There, that should be okay. That should be okay. There we go. There we go. Now let's see. Let's get some more recycling out here. Can't put it on the corner there. That's okay. Oh, jeez. I hit, wow. Can you believe that? I hit the, I hit the Windows button. Okay. Let's also, since we are right at the edge, we can put some incinerators out here. And they will help us immensely. But we really don't want to put them out there. We'd rather have the recycling centers. But if we need to, we have to. Okay. Actually, I didn't need to do that because I got to build a road there. Okay. Hopefully that helps a little bit with our recycling, our garbage issue. Let's go back over here. See, this side of town just went to poot because of the garbage issue. But that should come back now that I've got things online here. Okay, they want museums, they want libraries. Okay, we got plenty of room for that stuff. Museums are like schools. You can put them pretty much anywhere you want. Okay. And libraries. They just get happy when they see them there, that's all. And I gotta make sure there's piping. Okay, there's piping. Yeah, we want that deal. I don't know why we lost it last time. Garbage deal. What do they want? We're going to reject the deal for now. Because I think we'll do okay. Let me just double check here. Well, I think we're too far. So what we're going to do is we're going to build over here. We're going to build over here some garbage, some recycling, and some incinerators. Okay. So how we're going to do this, first we got to get a road to go on and off the highway. And we're going to do that by blowing up the highway. And he's like, why are we blowing up the highway? Because we need to level the highway. We need to level the ground so we can get on-off ramps. That's why we need to do it. Yes. There, that's better. Okay, now let's build a road here. That will give us access. Let's go over on this side and let's build the road through and build our, oops, had the wrong thing on, our on-ramp. There, that's what we want. Okay, now let's go back and let's get our garbage incinerators. And we will set them up. We will also put in recycling centers down here too. Because that's all this place is garbage and recycling. Now, we got to get some water pump out here. I hate the screen and it does that. Nothing you can do about it though. And we'll make a connection. What the heck, right? Right. Let's see if everything else is connected. No. We got to get water out here. There. Now, let's get this above ground. Let's get some electricity out there. Let's see. The best way I think will be to zone out here and then get some electricity going. So let's make a single zone here. Yeah, we're going to make it residential for now. And so it's powered. And then we can just right along the highway for now. It'll change. It will change. I guarantee it will change. Because we're going to have on-off ramps over here. But there, that should help alleviate the garbage issue. Yeah, it's starting to change. Starting to change. It's getting cleaned up. What do they want? Room for more trash. Yeah, okay, whatever. No, I'm not going to do that, or that's a silly. Medical research, yes, we'll take that. Let's see. Hospitals. Power conservation. Yes, we're going to do that. Smoke detector ordinance. CPR training, no, we're not going to do that yet. More parks needed, yeah. Okay, I get you. Okay, so remember over here we left over some places for an open spot here. Well, that's because we're going to put subway stations. Because we're eventually going to put subway out there. Yeah, let's see, where's a good place to put some of these? We'll initially put it on this side of town. I'm just wondering if I've got any empty spots that I can put it. These are all on the side, which doesn't work, but it does there, and it does there. And again, I'm just putting these in areas that I know I'm going to expand into. Okay, now it's time. Our population's up to 173,000. Let's check our schools. They're not bad. Our colleges are good. Museums are good. Neighborhood watch, yeah, go away. I'm not ready for that kind of stuff yet. Yeah, what the hell. Okay, we're doing good so far. Traffic. Let's check our budget because we're eating through some money. Where we, our big expenditures are in education. Our income. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Just need to get some more people in here. Our demand is residential. Yeah, I know. See, I've got an area over here that I had already kind of zoned out anyway. So we're going to get some residential out here. I've got it already, pipes and everything set. We do have to get a police station over here or they're going to complain more about crime, you know what I mean? They always do in this simulation. Crime this, crime that. Let's see. I want to put it in the middle. Kind of want to put an on-off ramp there. No, we'll do it this way. We'll put an on-off ramp up over here. There. We'll do it that way instead. Okay, so we got some commercial. Let's dense up our commercial here. Let's dense up our commercial waterfront. And down here, looks good. We've got demand for everything, so it's not like we can't grow. It's just we're taking a conservative approach to growth. Maybe some will say too conservative. If you're just joining me, last Saturday we started this city in Simcity3000. And we do play with I do play with the cheat of I am weak, so things don't cost any money. I'm just doing it to build a city and play. I like it that way. And so that's where we're at. We are at over 215,000 people now. And we're just growing, and we're starting to grow really fast. You know, we're cycling through fast growth and slow growth and fast growth and slow growth. But it's starting to become fun. And I like it that way. And I thought maybe I would just, let's put these up. Let's see. Room for bus station and a, let's see, let me double check over here. And a bus station. We got a place for a commercial. The next big project will be to continually move our industrial base back out. Right now it's all here and some over here. But we got to move it further out, away from the center, to increase the value of our land and to let our city grow. So, but we got this area over here that just started populating with zones. And you look at the buildings, they're already going bonkers on the buildings, which is cool. We always like that. And commercial is going to get to the point where they're going to say, "Hey, we need more. We need more. We need more people." No, we're not. We got to check our water here. Check our water. See how we're doing. Now we're getting... We should add some water pumps. So let's see. Let's find a good spot over here. Let's pause this. And let's actually, as we're doing this, we're going to expand out our seaport a little bit more. Let's see. My seaport. To get it to the width that I want it. We'll go all the way to the edge. And then what we'll do is we will, let's see, build some pumping stations way out over here. Let's see, we gotta find a good place here. Let's do this. Let's fix the shoreline just a little bit out here. And we'll build some pumps. Okay. And we will connect them up. We've got plenty of growth to connect it all up. It's not like it's that far away either. I might see if I can connect it up under the water too. I don't think it's going to, because I think it's right too close. Yeah. So let's see if we can get another connection over here. I like to have as many under river connections as possible, because we always seem to I always seem to break them. Always. Okay. The next thing we got to do is we got to build some road out here. So we're going to build another bridge here, and this bridge is going to go, I wonder if I can do it this way. Ah, perfect. It's exactly what I wanted to do. All the way through. It doesn't like that. Okay. Let's figure out where. Okay, because it's that water pipe. Okay. Since we made a new one, I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to delete these. For now. I'll reconnect them back up after we get our bridge built. Okay, so it doesn't like it. Let's see if we can go shorter here. Maybe it's because the interstate's too close. Nope, it's got to be the pipes. So let's oh, duh. And let's pull them back in there. You know, we don't really care about whether they look pretty or not. We just want them functional, you know. Now, if we had to worry about money, that would be a different story. Actually, let's put it here. And we will fix it all when we're done. But I want this bridge. It doesn't like my bridge. Is there a subway underneath there? I don't think there is. No, there's no subway. So it just doesn't like it, huh? Let's dezone this. Let's pull this back. Maybe we have to build it further over here. Let's see. Hate to do this because it's gonna run into my beautiful waterworks. I bet it's this mess. I bet it's that one. I didn't even think to look over on that side, but I bet it was. I bet it was those pipes. Now let's try again. Bingo. Now we're also going to build another train bridge. And I got to figure out where I'm going to do that over here. Again, because of the pipes. I'm kind of concerned. Let me see, where's a good place I can put it? Let's see if I can build pipes closer to the pumps. I don't know if I can. No, it's too slopey. Too much of a slope. Or if I can build them over here. That might do it. It's always a guessing game. It's always a guessing game as to how you can build these pipes across rivers and still get the infrastructure you want above ground. And I think that'll do it for me. I think I'll be able to build a train bridge now. Right over here. Let's see. That's not going to work. I know it's not going to work. Let's start it like. Just wondering how close I can get it to that bridge without. There. Let's use that, and then what we'll build is we'll build a couple of things here. Let's see. Okay. We'll work on that later, but this is pretty much how we're going to do this one. Yeah. So we have room for subways. Okay, now we'll go in and fill in my zone here. There. And we'll fill in the ubiquitous small park. There. Now I basically got my bridges built, which is what I wanted in the first place. This is where we're going to tear down the power deals so we can build our on-ramps. Ah, thanks. Thank you, bug. There we go. And I think we might still have to have the power lines, but they're going to have to come out here. Again, just temporary. Just temporary. But I just wanted to make those connections and get that infrastructure in before I got too far. We will we'll build on that later. We got to go back over here. Let's see what we got here. Everything's filling up really fast. I'm going to have to start building some major areas, I think. This must be commercial. No, it's not. Okay. I gotta dump this place. Gotta dump it. Let's work over here, right by the seaport. Let's figure out a good way to get at least some modest growth here, because the seaport's always going to have pollution and crime. There's just no way around it. But we still want to have some modest growth of some sort. So what we're going to do, how am I going to do this? Let's see. And we are still paused, by the way. We're going to blow up a bunch of this industrial area. And we're going to end up rezoning it, but we're not going to get rid of the zone. What I'm hoping for is I'm going to put some industrial down here. And we're going to do it all light industrial. So what I'm trying to do is create somewhat of a buffering system, a layered buffer here. Let's see. And then see if we can get some housing started over here. With, if the housing turns out to be pretty bad, then I'll probably get rid of it. But for now, we're just going to put it up and see what happens. Let's see. Is there another good place for a subway station like over here? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And then get rid of that zone, because that's never going to flourish. Put it apart. In fact, speaking of parks, we're going to make one of these areas a park. I think we'll put it over here. There, that's not too bad. It's all watered and ready to go. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Let's let this thing go for a while and see. I know we don't need a lot of industrial zones because there's not much in our RCI that says we need industrial, but it's going to start coming back. we should. This all filled in over here. It's filling in nicely. We're going to get commercial over there, which is good, even though it's far enough away. What have we got here? We got the stock exchange. Ah, where should we put our commercial center? I think we should do it over here. Huh. I think we'll save that for later. Same with the medical research. Well, the medical research we're going to put right over here because it ought to fit in well. In fact, no, we're going to wait. We're going to wait for a university. Connections. Yeah, okay. We got rail connections. We got road connections. We got ships. We got freeway. We got lots of connections. So I don't know what they're clamoring unless they want an airport, and don't know if I'm ready to build an airport yet. Anyway, at 249,000 now. Knowing that this thing crashed last time, make sure I save the city. We have an adequate power supply. How's our budget doing? Oh my God, 21,000 per month. See, we're just a god. We got no neighbor deals that we're spending money. We're making $17,000 a year taking in for neighbor deals. Not too bad. Okay. I'm getting itchy. Oh, we got to get power to our water. I forgot that. Otherwise, the water's not going to do nothing. I am not going to do another frickin' parade. Those parades suck. They just suck. I'm tempted to move some industrial. We got a row here that I'd like to move. See this? Commercial. It could get better. Everything's going smooth. Commercial interests. Aim for lower taxes. Okay, so now that things are going relatively well and slowed down, we are going to do some urban renewal. This whole centerpiece in here, which was dense industrial, we're gonna, and looks like some lower industrial. We are going to this commercial, yeah. We are going to rebuild it. We're going to rebuild it. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some industrial out here. Again, keeping in the theme of keep moving it back as we grow. So we got to we've got to get some growth out here. So let's build our road infrastructure out here. We're just extending these existing roads out. Again, I'm a fan of the grid system. I think it works really well. Okay. Now we got to decide which ones are going to have on-off ramps. Usually it's every other one. And once the bug goes away, I won't be able to put one there. Okay, that might pose me a problem that we are going to fix right now. The nice thing about this is I can do what I want without it costing me an arm and a leg. We are going to play God with the land. Ha! And now I should be able to put my on-off ramp on. See how nice that fits? Okay. Over on this side. Let's see. Okay, I got those two right next to that. Okay, okay, I understand where they are now. Normally I do every other one, but sometimes it comes to the point where I've got to build right next to. Okay, there we go. Every other one. That's pretty good. Okay. Now let's build some connecting roads here. I think I might be. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, it's a perfect 3. If I could build a road here, it would be great. But I won't be able to. So hold on. If I build this, I'm going to have a 2 and a 3. Let me think. What am I going to do? How am I going to do this to maximize everything? Well, let's just build a frontage road. This is how you build a frontage road. Right off the exits. And our bus stations, our bus stops, I should say. And of course, we're going to plan ahead with subway stations, because we are going to have subways. Because they're right over here. Okay, and over here, this one's a little bit trickier. We're going to build it like that. Doesn't look the same, but I think it will fulfill my requirements. Okay, industrial. We are going to go dense. For at least the first run here. And then I'm going to put down some extra stuff that the Sims always want. Got to get some libraries in there. Let's get some playgrounds. I know there's nobody here for the playgrounds, but we're going to put the playgrounds out there anyway because it helps with the greenery. We are going to put a large park out here as one of them, and then let's see, we don't need a police station, that's good, and I don't think we need a fire station, that's just as good. What about a museum? Yeah, we'll fit it in right there. So then we'll unzone that, and we'll put trees there, because trees are our all-time filler. All-time filler. So, okay, so we're going to have industrial there, and then we're going to fill in the area with some commercial, because we're going to have Sims that are going to be going to and from there, and they may use the commercial areas. And if it doesn't fill in, then I'll just fill it in with industrial, and we'll leave it at that. Okay, and then let's extend it over here. Let's see. Again, we'll just fill all this in like this. And industrial, we're making it dense because we're going to pull away some of dense. That's why we're doing dense. We pulled away dense industrial. So now we got to rezone all that we just took away. And I don't think we made as much as we took away. So Now we have a double-barreled road here, a parkway road, and we're going to keep that because that adds to the aesthetic. But we have a train track as a buffer. Not the best buffer in the world, but it does work. But what I think I'm going to do is we're going to get rid of this. Get rid of this parkway up to here. And don't worry, we're still going to have a parkway, but we're going to use, we're going to have use it as a buffer on the other side. So what we're going to do is we're going to just put the parkway over here. There. And again, that may all change. That may all change. Okay. Okay, so now we can put whatever we want in here. We can put more residential. I can put commercial. This over here is commercial. Is this high or medium? It's medium. Okay. So we're going to blow up our commercial. And we're going to change all this. Because we've got some... It's again medium commercial, but we're going to put some... we're going to blow that up too. Because it's time to put in some real commercial. And blow up our parkway and extend our parkway on the top side. There we go. And now we're going to make hopefully a dense commercial zone area for part of this. Not all of it, but part of it. And we're going residential for most of it over here. And here. Okay. Let's see if I destroyed anything underground. Nope. I didn't. Let's go subway here and let's connect up some of this subway. Since we got the stations, right? What other stations we got? Okay. Now those are going to be a little bit different. These, let's see. Best way to do this is let's ring it up here. Again, I'm not a visual designer. If it looks connected, it looks good. That's my philosophy. Let's see. If it looks connected, it looks good. Okay. So now we've got that. We will eventually connect it all. We will. I don't think I've got anything. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? I ruined it. How did I ruin it? Did I ruin it because of the highway? I bet I did. The only thing I hate about, one of the major things I hate about SimCity 3000 is the underground stuff gets destroyed so bad, and the limitations of the terrain is so bad that it just sometimes irks me to no end. Okay. We're going to head this to make a connection. It's amazing what happens to your traffic with all the subway. It really does make a difference. It doesn't like that. It's because there's a dip there. Because it's a dip. Okay. This one's going to be funky. Or maybe I'll just do it here. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Let's just do it over here. There. That'll work. This one's going to go up and over because there's a dip because of a bridge. So we might as well just go ahead and connect these two just because. We will probably put in additional stations down the road, but for right now we will just connect it up. Okay. So we've got everything connected on each side. And we've got 2 train overhangs because it's a lot easier to build those than it is to build subways on rivers. It really is. So you're better off building train bridges. That's why I built the train bridges. It's a lot easier. Oh, geez, this is filling in quick. I think we're going to do okay. Power deal ends. What's the deal with you people? I wonder if we've got better power here. We can put in better power stations. I'm sure we do. Let's check our power plants. Oh, we got nuclear. Well. That'll save the pollution big time. This is great. Oh, geez, they're now getting costs. Let's see. Nuclear. Nuclear. See, we got... Okay. Hold on a minute. We're going to go into distress here for a moment. Okay. Now it should be fine. There we go. Okay. Oh. These will eventually get replaced too. Yeah, let's do something out here. Make life easier for our nuclear power plants. And nuclear vessels. Here, hold on. Nuclear vessels. Yes. There we go. Okay. I love playing. I love playing in the sandbox. Okay, let's get rid of these. Yeah, we're gonna rebuild our power lines. And we'll rebuild our connection here. There, for now. And those should generate enough power for us, I believe, along with... Yeah, 16, 9... I think we'll add one more just to be the safe side, because we got that power deal. Build more schools. Okay, let's see where our school situation is at. Commerce needs an airport. Okay, airport's coming in. We got to figure out a good place to build an airport. Oh gosh, we need lots of schools. Okay, time to start placing down some more schools. Where should we build them? Where's a good empty spot to build them? Because again, it doesn't matter where you build them. It's just that the city wants them. Let's build them out here. There. And we're generating enough money that it doesn't really matter. We gotta fix this power mess right there. Oops. Okay. And then we gotta get power over to there. Again. There. That should, hopefully that'll give us some enough for schools for now. More trash. Let's see how we're doing on our trash. We're full up on that. Recycling is adequate. Recycling is adequate. We're at 283,000 people. Where should I build an airport? Where should I build an airport? Anyone want to guess where I want to build an airport? I'm tempted to put it over here. I'm very tempted. Because it's near the seaport, so therefore pollution's always going to be an issue. And then again, which side of the road do I put it on? I don't know, but I'm tempted to put the airport over here or over here because we got the freeway. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But this city's growing. I'm happy with it so far. There's some things that I would have done otherwise, differently, but yeah. I think it's airport time. I don't know how big an airport we're going to get out of this, but let's see. 300,000. All right. Let's design our infrastructure for our wonderful airport. First things first. How big are we going to make it? Let me think here. Should build it on the edge. If we do it on the edge, that limits us to how big. So let's do it this way. Wait, let me think. That's not how I want to do it. Let's start out this way. And let's zone our airport this way. And let's see how well that fills in. Okay, we've got everything we need. I want to see how well it fills in. If it fills in fast, we'll build more on the airport. Yeah, okay, we got room. We'll zone some more on the airport. Start off small. We can always grow. I'm not worried about that. Gosh, we still need more schools? Holy crap. Yep, we still need more schools. Okay. Time to build. Time to build. Okay. Pause this for a second. And yeah, we got to cut it off for now. But we're paused. We will have it back in no time. Okay. Ramps. Ramps, 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 ramps. Schools go anywhere we want them to. Because it really doesn't matter. How are hospitals doing? I should check that too. We might add a few hospitals just because we're nice. And we'll add a couple of colleges. Again, it doesn't matter where these are placed. Doesn't matter. It just has to be placed. Okay, now we've got to, we might as well make this area complete. Okay, so what are we going to put over there? We'll put more schools over here eventually. But let's get rid of that water and keep the land because we're going to put more schools and hospitals out there. There we go. So we've got nuclear power that we've got plenty of produce right now. We got schools. We've got a small airport. We'll make a bigger one here as time goes on. Oh, people need power. I know. I gotta get you all hooked up again. Oops. How can I go? There we go. There. It should be okay now. There we go. There we go. When you have the power turned off, people go. Our population dropped down to 35,000. Look at that. That's what happens when you turn off the power to everybody. I gotta love it. Gotta love it. You're not powerless anymore. So we have to build our we gotta wait and build our population up again. One of those silly things you do when you're not thinking. You should have paused. I should have paused it when I was redoing the electrical, but yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's just frickin' hilarious. Frickin' hilarious. Okay, let's even some of this out. There. I tell you, Some of the things I do and just don't think about what I'm doing, it'll come back. Solar power. Solar power. Well, we're not going to save this right yet. Let's see. A solar power connector. 5,000 milliwatts versus 16,000 milliwatts. I think we'll keep nuclear for now. Electronics job fair, we want that. Public access TV, we want that too. You want more garbage. We want more power. Theme park, we take the theme park. Biotech, yes, we want that. Cleaner, cleaner, cleaner. Cleaner, cleaner, cleaner. How are we doing? Okay. We could use some more incinerators, but I don't think I'm going to build any more. Air pollution, yeah, sucks. Water. We could build some more treatment plants, I think. Let's see, how are they doing? They're probably overburdened, yeah. So, let's continue on and fix this city to get it to grow more and more and more. Building, oops, wrong thing. Water treatment plants. We're going to build a few of them. 3 of them. Because we want to make sure that our water pollution is gone. Air pollution's always going to be there. No matter what I do, it's always going to be there. We're back up to 121,000 people. Not too bad considering the catastrophe we had with power. I could spur it on by deleting all these buildings. That does help. These are all abandoned, see? They will build in quicker. But yeah, I was messing around with the power and I forgot to connect it back up and everybody left because there was no power. What are you gonna do? You make one mistake and everyone runs away from you. So even these commercial buildings are toasted. I've done this before, so it's not unusual. I've done it many times before. Well, yeah, they'll fill in. They fill in a little bit quicker, it seems like. I don't know really for sure if that's the case, but this thing keeps falling off. I wonder why. See, it's starting to cost me stuff. I may have to reload the game here. Sometimes that cheat goes bonkers. Let's save the game and then let's reload it. Okay. Let's see if that makes a difference. No, it's still coming up wanting to spend money. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's spending money, but just on demolition. I can live with that. It's only 20 bucks per blow up. And it's mainly these residential places. It will come back. It will come back. We can rebuild. But yeah, once you delete some of this stuff, it starts to regenerate on its own. And I've always felt that, always experienced that if you blow stuff up like this, it will regenerate quicker. But hey, what do I know, right? See, even the buildings that had been standing now are coming back as abandoned. See, all that commercial in there. All that stuff is dead. Empty buildings. Oh yes. The folly of stupidity never fails. I think we're going to be good here. We'll be fine. Things are starting to pop anyway. Shuttle service. Yep. Help with the traffic. Okay, now that we've blown stuff up, we're back up to 209,000, so we're getting there. We're getting there. It just takes a few years for it to continue after something stupid like I just did. If you're just watching, tuning in, I'm playing SimCity3000. Obviously today I'm playing pretty poorly. I'm playing with the cheat, I am weak, so I can just build stuff without worrying about cash. And our town was up to over 300,000, and I started messing with the power plants and the power lines. And I basically shut power off to the whole damn city, and it went down to like 20-some thousand people. Kind of like a disaster happening, you know? But we're coming back, and we will come back strong. I suppose I should take a look at the budget and see how bad it is. It's okay. We're up to the positive again. No, that's good. But yeah, you know, that shit happens. Shit happens. But boy, the number of hours I've put in playing SimCity is unbelievable. This SimCity3000, it's unbelievable. When it first came out, I was a SimCity2000 player. I even played the original. I played it until I was bleeding in the hands, you know. But when SimCity3000 came out, even though it was full of bugs and limitations, I played it to death. I still play it to death. I love this game. It is, you know, even though it's old, it's never going to get updated again. I bought this on GOG.com for like $5, $6. Pretty dirt cheap. And you can get SimCity3000 for, you know, $2-3. It's just dirt cheap. And to me, it's great entertainment. For the money. So that's why I have it, and that's why I play it instead of SimCity 4 and, of course, the atrocity of SimCity 2013. SimCity 4, it's okay, but it just doesn't have the same flavor that 3000 does. It just doesn't quite have it. And there's just something about this version that makes it just the best, most incredible city simulator I've ever played. Really. I mean, that's just, I don't know how to say it any better. It's easy. Yeah, it's a little bit different on the view, and there are some bugs, but you know, you get through it. You get through it, and it's just awesome. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. However, tonight is the last night I will be streaming live on YouTube. Everything's going over to Twitch. And the reason being is for us small-time streamers, YouTube doesn't offer a whole heck of a lot. So if you want to follow, continue following me and watching me, I will be on Twitch TV/TheCheese, or TheChze, beginning tomorrow. So it'll only be on Twitch. I'll still upload them to YouTube, but they're going to be, videos will be 24-hour delay. So they will not be live. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's just the way it's going to be. And we've got some pumps that are getting old. And I'm not surprised by now. Yep, okay, so we're going to replace some water pumps with new ones. Yeah, let's check these other ones here and see how old they are. Oh, they're okay. These are all okay. And we still should be okay on water. Yeah, okay, let's start it up again. Now that we got these pumps back. I'm tempted to get rid of this seaport over here, possibly, but it's close to the sea, so it's really good. It's really good to have. This other one, over here, it's huge. I mean, we got two nice sized seaports. That's really good. Waste to energy incinerators. There we go. Now we know what we're going to do up here. We're going to pause this. I'm going to blow those up. And we're going to change to waste to energy. Because we can still basically incinerate them, but now we can supply ourselves with energy if we want to. Should check our... Okay, recycling's doing okay. Those are, as long as we're paused and looking. Plenty of college room, jails, good. Schools, good. Hospitals, good. Police, oppressive police. Yeah, okay. I should put a police station over here somewhere. Maybe that'll help with the growth of the residential. We're going to make a mess over here. In fact, we're going to fix that hump. We're going to do as much as we can to fix that hump. I don't know if we can get rid of it all, but yep, we did. Okay. Okay, so we're going to put a police station over here. I can't put it there, so we're going to put it... Where's the closest one? Okay, it's over there, so we'll put it over here. There, that looks good. Get this thing running. Get this thing running. Suppose we could fill out this zone over here. I'm kind of hesitant because I want to get rid of this industrial over here. And we're starting to get demand again. We're up at 267,000 people again. What to do? Needs a bigger airport, huh? We can get you a bigger airport. thing I don't like about airports is they don't fill out correctly. You can zone them any way you frickin' want, but they just don't come out correctly like this. You just have to hope and pray, hope and pray. Hope and pray. I don't know how big we're going to make that airport, but we'll make it as big as we need to. Want to get that square out of there. Pausing it again, people. We're going to blow some stuff up. Urban renewal time in this corner. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to do some major urban renewal here. We are going to do some land renewal, some zoning renewal, some transit renewal. You name it, we're going to renew it. Let's see. See all that lovely, lovely land there? We're not going to do it all, but we're going to do a lot of it here. Let's get rid of the trees. Okay, now we will make it better. Always making it better. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Bus stop. Subway station. Build a train station. Right. We'll build it over here. Where am I going to build it? Good question. Good question. Where should we build the train station? Dump the school. We don't need that. We don't need that. Train station. Let me flip this around here. Take a look at what I want. Let's build the roads first. Let's get these roads built. Okay. Okay. And we're going to build one right down here. So the obvious place is probably in here. So we'll build... Actually, the obvious place is probably here. We'll build that here. Okay, now we got to put our schools back that we demolished. But it will look nicer. Fill in with trees. Always fill in with trees. Always make it look pretty. You know what I mean? Okay, now we should also consider... We got the subway there. I think we're going to put a subway to rail connector also in here. Let me think. I think we'll put it here. Okay, now You bulldoze the rest of this crap out of here. And we're going to rezone this area too. We're going to put in extra road to make it easier to navigate through. There, I'm liking this layout now. Let's reconnect our pipes. I don't think we have to worry about subway here. Let's see. That's right. There we go. Looking good. We'll get that connected shortly. That's kind of like a subway to nowhere, but we will get it connected shortly. And let's go back over here. More zone demolishing and changeover. Let's let's change the road too. Let's just do this whole area. Redo the whole damn block. Just too much in one area. Oops. Yeah, we'll fix that too. Just trying to make it look all nice and neat, you know. I don't like it to be too terribly difficult because I want it to flow. Let's change this up a bit. We gotta fix that rail connection, or that rail crossing, I should say. Okay, now we can actually do this. This will be good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and one right down the middle. Perfect. Perfect, that's what I want. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Are you all happy with that? I think we're happy with that. So let's now zone. Let's zone this. Since we got commercial over here, let's make all that commercial. So we got all that commercial, and we'll make this commercial too. Then we're going to add some more residential. Fill this out. And fill this out and this out. Now this is a commercial plot, so we can residential all of this. That'll look okay. Let's continue with the densification. Let's see. Okay. City Beautiful. Bus stop. Yeah, let's see. What else are we going to put? We're going to put a subway station over here too. You know, it's only a short distance. It's because we got commercial there is why I'm going to do it. And let's fill it in. Let's just fill it in. Okay. Okay. Now we got to check my pipes because I screwed it up again. And check my subway. Perfect. Perfect timing. I did it right on the subway. That's good. That's exactly what I wanted to hope to do. Okay, good. Let's let her rip. Let her rip. Watch it fill in. And let's while that's filling in, Let's get some industrial out here. Since we took a bunch of it away. Oops. Me and my bad mouse. Now we gotta start putting dense stuff out here because this is a ways away from the core. I'm just kind of arbitrarily doing this with the curves of the road. So don't think I have a master plan here. I don't. I have no plan. I'm just kind of, this whole city is just winging it, which is kind of fun. I better save it. We're back up to almost 300,000 people, which is good. Which is good. Okay. There, okay. That'll be our next industrial zone that we're going to build out. Looks like we need more schools again. That's okay. Let's just double check them. Yep, we're getting a lot of people, so we need more schools. Luckily, we have a school district out here of nothing but schools. How's our colleges doing? They're still well within. How's the hospitals? Hospitals are okay still. Okay. Building more schools. Okay. So now let's get a police and fire out here. Let's see, let's put it kind of in the middle. Sort of. Yeah, that looks good. And let's zone this thing out. Okay. Nuclear free? Nope, sorry, we got nuclear plants. Public smoking? Screw you. High-tech industry, yeah, no kidding. Everything's okay, okay. See how quickly that industrial filled in? It's just amazing. When the demand was there. Let's see how this area went. Our rezone. Yeah, it's already filled in. It's already filled all in. Awesome. 320,000 people. Looking good, folks. Looking good. We still have plenty of room to grow. Still have plenty. I am going to take a quick 3 to 5 minute break. Shouldn't be that long. Probably close to 3 minutes. And I will be right back and we will continue on with this. I'm going to put the city on pause. And I will be right back. And I am back. Thank you for your patience while I recovered. I do have body aches and pains, and sometimes my sitting too much gives me a hefty back pain. So I had to work that out. So I appreciate your patience. I see we're alive and kicking here. Thought I turned it on. There we go. Keep building out this city. We built this city. We built this city on alcohol. No. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible singer, so don't expect me to sing anything for you. But yeah, our city's looking really, really nice. I'm really happy with the way it recovered from my disaster. And let's see. Let's change these to the energy ones too. Waste to energy disposal. They're a lot more efficient. Let's see how we doing. Cleanest in region. See, we fixed our air pollution problem. Isn't that just great? By moving some of our industry outward, we're getting our big commercial buildings here. Dense commercial, very high. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. We're just going to let this run for a bit. So we still want industrial. We should start considering our connections out here. Let's put at least one out here. Well, why don't we? We'll throw this one out. Because we're going to probably end up filling this area in first. It'll probably be the first one that we fill in next. How's the airport? The airport's pretty sad. Yeah, it filled in. Let's see if we can force it to get some more growth on it. I don't know if we can. Airports are fickle. Yeah, see, nothing. Sell you water. I don't want to buy your water. We don't want to buy your water. I think I'm doing okay with water. Yeah, I'm doing okay. We're about ready to need more, but we're doing okay right now. So I don't need to buy people's water. Okay, we got a runway. Good, we grew a little bit. So when a runway appears, the airport's growing, which is good. All the other hangar stuff and the control towers, no big deal. But when you get that runway out there, that makes a big difference. Speaking of mass transit, let's connect up. Let's make sure our subways get all connected here. Let's build some stations along the route as we get connected here. I don't know what some of this is. I gotta look. Oh, it's an empty area. Oh, wow, an empty area. Oh my God, the sacrilege of having an empty zone area. That's commercial, and that's commercial, so we'll fill it in with commercial. Wow, I didn't even realize I had an empty area there. Shame on me, shame on me, shame on me. Money to burn, that's right. Okay, so now let's go and fix our subways here and connect them up. We got a couple of stations, so subways work good when you run them down the highway, because when you make changes to the highway, you're forced to make changes to your subway. Okay. Let's see here now. The best way to get this connection is to come down here. And then we'll just shoot across and we'll get our connection. I'd like to have put this right in the middle, but it just wasn't really feasible with the layout I had. So, I suppose we could make a connection down here, even though we have, no, we got train there. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. We will have to move out here with it because we've got workers out there and traffic could get bad. But for now, we're just going to leave it as is. Let's zoom out and see what we have on the map. This is what we've got on the map. Not too bad. Not too bad. At 325,000 people, it's doing pretty good. Airport is starting to grow. We're starting to move our industrial complex out from the center of the map. Our air pollution is down. Our budget is incredible. We're getting 33,000 per year, which is great. Even though we have tons of schools, we have ordinances, but the income that we're getting, our taxes are not that high. We're getting 10,000 a month from neighboring deals, so not too bad. Let's see. Let's place our theme park. Let's find a good place to put a theme park. We could put it over where we have all this other stuff. You know, where we have the geyser park, the haunted house. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop it here. We're going to delete some of this residential. And we're going to put our theme park in there. Well, it looks like we have to blow up a lot. That's okay. Residential's easy pickings to fix and add. And that's why it's the most versatile zone in the game. Okay, let's see. Theme park. How big? Boy, that's getting big, isn't it? Jesus criminy. I have to do a lot of urban renewals on this. That's okay. Okay. That should give me room to place it. There. That's perfect. Oh, is there a dip right there? Oh, is there a lip right there? Wow, why is it every time I want to place something good? Oh, that's because there's a bus stop there. Duh. God, what an idiot. Okay. Theme park heaven. And now we're going to make all this commercial. Let's see about our, I suppose we could make our stock exchange. That's bigger though. That's, maybe we'll put that over here somewhere. Let's see. That's all residential. Yeah, it's too far away from the center of the map. That's what I don't like. I think we'll put it over here somewhere. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go blow some more stuff up for the sake of commercial development. You got to remember to redo some of this. Okay. So what we're going to do, let's fix these streets too. Let's make them a little bit more sane. Let's see. First things first is the stock exchange. And that's going to go next to our gold tower, I think. Yeah, let's just make sure that that fits in there the way we want to. Okay, looking good. Okay, now let's unzone all this crap and this crap, and let's fix our dip in the road so that it's a little bit easier to build on here. Okay, that's a little bit better. Not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do. It'll do. Okay. Go back to that view. Okay. And now let's see. Build that there, and oops, wrong way. Well, that was the right way. Where are we going to put this road? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that right there. I don't know if I like that right there. I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this. And I could put some more pumps there, but then I got that water front there. That whole front. And this is commercial, commercial. Okay, good. That's exactly what I wanted to have. I'm going to make that all commercial. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We'll do this. And we'll come down here, and we're going to put in some more commercial in here. Fill in the sides there with trees to make it look pretty. Make it look really pretty. We'll add an extra pumping station because we can. And let's see. Now we got to make this look a little bit better. Right down the middle. Right down the old middle. There. Okay, so now we're going to put some residential in there, and then the commercial over here. And then we'll get out our trees, and we'll make it all look pretty. That's a little bit better zone. A little bit better zone to me. Yeah, I'm wondering if I could get a subway station in there somewhere. just wonder. Let me check here. I'm going to get a subway station in there. It's not too far. Ah, right there. Perfect. That'll give us a connection to there. Okay. Perfect. I knew there would be a spot that I could find. So I hope everyone's having a good evening. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. If you're watching on Twitch, I will be exclusively streaming on Switch as of tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube, come on over to Twitch starting tomorrow, and you'll catch me there. Speaking of that, let's pull up the old schedule and let you know what's happening. You can probably see it. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Civilization 5 again. We still have our world that we've been playing for the past 2 weeks. Again, I don't play scenarios. I don't play for wins. I'm not even playing multiplayer right now. It's just single player in a sandbox mode. I get to the point where I get tired of it and I start all over. So it's just a great way to sit and relax and watch someone screw up or be successful. On Tuesday, be playing World of Warcraft. Wednesday, I haven't decided. I still haven't decided. I might go back to Diablo 2 for Wednesday. Diablo 2 I played last night and was really successful, really fun. I hadn't played in a long time. I had a good time. Thursday will be World of Warcraft again. And Friday is Diablo night. Friday is Diablo night. Now, usually Saturdays are SimCity night, but Friday we had an issue with Mr. Internet here. And so we switched it up a little bit. Normally, like this day, I would be doing Clan Ad. I'd be doing a visual novel. But next Saturday, we'll go back to the normal schedule. I'll be playing SimCity on Saturday. Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction on Fridays. And Sunday will be the visual novel. And currently, we're going through Clan Ad. So that's where we're at. And that's where the schedule is. See, our commercial boomed here. Just boomed. Gotta love it. Okay. How did our industrial do out here? Of course it filled in just nicely. We knew it would. And we'll just completely fill it in. Because, why not, right? Why not? You gotta get some water over there. Just make sure everything's kosher under the ground while I'm still here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We need more homes. We need residential. We need residential. Where are we going to build residential? Where should we build some residential? We continue it out here and just make this like all... This is all lower residential, I believe. I think I made it medium. Yeah. Time for urban renewal. All these people who had all these nice little homes. Sorry. Urbanization is taking over. You got to learn to pay higher taxes to the slave god. Okay. Let's densify it. Or we should do this. This is also medium. Yeah. Time for urban renewal. You're getting too close to the city, so inner city, so we've got to this is all medium, isn't it? Yep. We make all this medium dense and boom, things just kind of skyrocket on us. which is kind of nice. We'll leave that area for now. This is enough area that we're just destroying. But we're going to add more than just residential buildings here, because we'll just oversaturate it big time if we don't. We do need to get some parks in here. We should put in a sports park. And large park. We got one there. We'll make a couple of them. Just because makes things look nice, you know? No, it affects the value and the pollution in your city. We could put a zoo up too. Yeah, let's put a zoo in there. What the hell? Yeah. So then if we got a zoo there, we'll put some commercial. And we'll help put more commercial and more commercial. I think this is all medium commercial. Oh, it's all dense. Okay, that's fine. And residential. Let's do this. This is all residential too, isn't it? Yeah. It's all low value stuff here. We should what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Medical research. See, I want to save that for the college though, you know, or for the university. I'm going to make a change to the road here so that I can add more density to this. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some big time urban renewal. I know these buildings look like they're important, but you know, we just got to change things up, use our resources the best we can, and by moving that road out a little bit, one square. Oops. Oh, screw it. We'll fix it all. We'll fix it all. But yeah, moving it all out one square makes a big difference. Ah, jeez. I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that. This will allow me to put more density in things, you know what I mean? Let's leave it. Let's leave it. We need to put our fire station and our police station back. We have another fire over there. No, let's put another fire station out here. Over here. And then we can put a bus stop here. And we can put a subway station here. Let's see. We've got to put our subway to rail here. We might as well put a subway station right next to it. Let's go make sure our subway rail here is connected. Okay. So far, so good. There. Now we should put a connector in the middle, just for the simulation to cut down travel time. Okay, now let's go back to this area. Now we can fill it in the way I wanted to. Is that all dense? Did I make that dense? Yes, I did. And we're going to have to add more schools after we do all this too. I promise you that, because we're going to get more people in here. Let's change all this to commercial, since we're adding a lot more residential in here. Let's see. And that doesn't give me much, so we'll just fill it in. We're just going to fill it in. There. We don't need that bus station there. We already have one. So, we just fill it in. Okay. So, oops, we missed a spot. I think that's good. Of course, everything starts booming once you redo it. Yeah, population took an initial drop because they destroyed all those homes and everything. But it's coming back. Let's take a look at our maps, just because we haven't looked at our maps in a long time. Okay, air pollution is okay. I've seen worse. Water pollution, okay, we need to get some more cleaning things. Garbage, we don't have to worry about. Okay. There's our zone data. That's the type of zones we got. Water's good. There's our transportation. It's a living nightmare out there, folks. It's a living nightmare, but it will get better. Our land value, not the best I've ever had, but it's not too bad. Fire coverage is fair. Power's good. Our density is starting to get pretty dense over here on the just north of the river there. And our crime map, see, that's why we got crime over here, because of all those aerospace ordinance. Yes. Composting. Okay. Water deal. Yep. You can sell me water for now. Yeah. Tax relief, too high, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, because we put all these parks and specialty things over here, crime is a little bit high. And it might behoove me to put another police station in there. We have a science lab. So what I think I'm going to do, put it on quick pause so it doesn't rebuild itself all over again. So we're going to put in a police station here. Hopefully that'll help with some of the crime problem over here. There. Oh, we got a zone over there that has nothing. Oh, we can always put people in there. Always. Fill people in every little nook and cranny of the place. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I've done better, but considering we oh gosh, I forgot all about our water pumps. Look at what I did. Look at what I did. I neglected our water. So all of our water treatment plants. How bad are these? Those are okay. wonder we had water pollution. Silly me. Silly me. It's one thing about SimCity. Once you get it rolling, things happen quicker than you imagine. So you got to get on your toes. But yeah, our commercial district here is starting to blossom really nice. I'm liking that. This one over here is not too bad considering how far away from the center it is. Put a police station down here, didn't we? Oops, went the wrong way. Put one here. I could put one over here. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put one over here. Again, I don't know if I want to destroy that though. Maybe I'll put it here. I got one right there. Let's do this. Let's swap places. We'll swap places with you. There. That might help. Might help some more. That's just our... That's an area that we have a crime problem in. So maybe if we get enough support in there, it won't be as bad. This area is light industrial. Yeah, that's a buffer zone. That's a buffer zone. Let's see if we can get some more legs out of our airport here. Yep. That's good. I imagine I will have to build a second airport over on the other side of town eventually. But for right now, this one's looking good. I got to make sure I got water to it, the whole thing. Yeah. There. So, yeah. For now, they're not crying too hard for a bigger airport, but I'm sure they will eventually. It always happens. We want an airport! Oh, so, okay, build a Zonian airport, and then you don't develop it. Yeah. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? How's our power plants? We should be using very little power, yeah. Because we've got these things. They're running capacity. How's our recycling? The recycling is okay. Cool. Now I think what we need to do is we need to start making connections over here. Because, let's see. We got people getting on. We're going to have to make... I think this is the next area with connections that we're going to have to develop. So let's make our on-ramps on this thing. Oh, crap. Okay. So, but I think this is going to be the next area that I'm going to have to develop into something. I don't know yet. I'm gonna make a minor change over here with this. We're gonna put this under here. Let's go underground. Okay. A little bit of a minor change on that to allow me to build a road through that crossing. Right there. Okay, even though that looks kind of funky, it doesn't really matter because there's not going to be a whole heck of a lot right down there. And, yeah. Yeah, it's just going to be one of those weird areas. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to live with it. But that's okay. It's going to be fine. But what we need to do is we need to make it so that people are starting to use this crossing. And the only way that's going to happen is if we develop it and put road connections in there. So, let's see. How do I want to build this? I think I'm going to build it like that. Three. And then like this. Perfect. It came out the way I hoped. Yeah, we can't build an on-ramp on that one. That's okay. But we'll try to, we'll make another one out here. We're going to fix the land out here a little bit to give us a little bit of room. I don't want to do that. There. Okay. I think that'll give me enough room for on-ramps. Nope, I was wrong. I'm one square off. One square off. There. There we go. There we go. Start developing this out. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like I want to do it. Okay, okay. Sometimes you never know how it's going to happen, how things are going to happen. But I think once we get all this set up out here, we'll get some development out here and they'll start using this expressway. Need museums, huh? Okay, we can build museums. I can build you a museum. Let's see, let's build it up here by the schools. How about that? Let's build two of them. What the heck? How's our schools doing? Looks like we're going to need some schools. So we'll build some schools. Science Center and Medical Research. I wish I got the university. I'll get it shortly. I know I will. I'm really liking what this is happening. It's turned into. I mean, I started out, I was kind of wondering whether I was going to get anything out of it, you know, whether there was something was going to happen with it, whether it was going to look any good, and things were moving kind of slow and what have you, but I'm pretty happy with the way things are turning out here. How am I gonna weave this one here? Power with rays with microwaves. All right, microwave power is available. Good, good, good. 1400. I can get rid of my nuclear plants. Okay, this time I'm gonna pause it before I blow up all my my power. Last time I didn't. that was kind of humorous. There. Let's build one more for good measure, huh? There. Yeah. I took a 300,000 person city down to 25,000 within a matter of minutes because I cut off their power. Ugh. That was sad. That was just sad. We're not draining the treasury. I'm sorry. If we look at our treasury, we're earning almost 40,000 per year. That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. Or definitely not. I mean, I could add more stuff in here. We go water conservation, definitely, with water meters. Health. Yeah, we can go nuclear free zone now that I'm not using nuclear power. Sports to help with crime. Reading for education. Smoke detectors, crossing guard, leaf burning ban. Doesn't cost nothing. Gas recovery, doesn't really do much. The clean air industry, I know it costs a lot, but it's worth it. It helps with water pollution. Let's see. Pollution impact fees, tax incentives, you know. Subsidized mass transit, of course, you know. Carpool incentives, that's way too expensive. But that was $4,000 a month or a year. That didn't do anything to our budget. I mean, we could have had more. Increase the prestige of our place, of Scumville, with a university. Hot dang. We finally got the university. So now let's find a good place to put our university. I think we should put it on this side of town, because this side of town looks to be awesome. I think we should put it on the edge of our residential and then on our commercial. I think we should put it like right in here. It's a good place for it. And then we could get our science center, medical research center, you know, the whole ball of wax here. Let's see. What shall we do? Medical research center right across the street. And our science center right nearby. That's what I like to see. I was waiting for those things. I was waiting for them. They make a nice difference. They also look good too. Because, you know, half the joy of playing games or playing any type of activity is not whether you play great. We all have our limitations, but it's whether you look good playing. And here, it's not whether the city is, you know, it just has to look good at sometimes, you know. There. That's a big deal for our city to get that university and the medical plants and everything. And I like it. And it's perfect to have it right there. So any comments from the peanut gallery out there as to whether this is going to be continue to be a good city? You know, it almost looks like, geez, did we grow this thing from last time? But yes, we did. Yes, we did. We grew this a lot. This has turned into a really good city. Really good city. But with that being said, I think we're going to cut it short because we've got to do some major upgrades, and it'll take a little while. And I think we'll call it for the night. Scumville is at 325,000 people. Doing really well. We recovered from a stupid disaster mistake on my part. And we will pick this up next week and continue on till we have the whole map. But I'd like to thank everybody who stopped by tonight. Just remember that starting tomorrow, I will be streaming only on Twitch TV. YouTube people who are watching, while I appreciate you tremendously, I hope you come over to Twitch and follow me there. If you do, make sure you go up in the upper right and click that follow button. I have a goal of getting 50 followers. 50 followers. I'm now at 18, and I'm shooting for 50. So if you come over from YouTube and stop Twitch, just go ahead and hit the follow button. I'd appreciate it. Tomorrow we start off Monday. Brand new week. Brand new week with brand new stuff. Anyway, I'd like to thank at this time take a moment again to thank everybody, and hope to see you tomorrow night. And if not, take care of yourself. I'll see you on Twitch on tomorrow night, everyone. Have a good night.